Hey, it's Lucy. Today, the look is this. I'm like, listen, this is what it looks like, or this is what I do every day that I am not in Vietnam. So, hey, this is what it looks like when I am it's just a day. And I now do this. I do YouTube videos daily, every single day, every day, every day. Made a song about it. Thought it was cute. Thought I threw it on. That came up a few days ago. That was came up out of my mind to like, oh, I should have a song. I love making a song of things. So what I feel like I am. So what it looks like every day while I'm waiting, as and I will say I'm an introvert. You should know that. I don't feel a need to go out and run the streets while while I wait. I don't feel the need to speak overly much. Outside of this, really, I talk to my community. I talk to the fine people, whoever decides to, whoever happens upon my video. Did I mention? Oh, hi, I'm C. Pleasure to meet you here. I hope your day is going well. Tell me about it in the comments. Tell me about your day. What do you do when you have a day to rest? Do you rest? Do you rest? So for me today, I woke up, literally was like, I think I'm just gonna do a video where I speak extemporaneously. Why? Because I noticed a thing. It's like when I make notes or whatever, it just feels like it feels long. Like I get to about like what is it, 17 to 24 minutes into a video, and I'm just like all of a sudden something just clicks, and I'm like, oh, my energy just tanks, and I'm done. Even though I have like the made the best of notes and things like that, but it's just like nope. So today, just speaking off the cuff about my day, I so when I woke up, I literally was like, that's what I'm doing today for my video. I am. And then the next thought was, yes. So I'm going on the no reaching for the phone. And I heard something interesting in terms of increasing your creativity and things like that, which is don't touch your phone first, don't do anything with that. And I thought that and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. But oh no, my meditation is on app. The so I was like, okay, that's fine. But the rest of it was don't do that first in the day. Write instead. Reach for a journal, draw, do something like that. And I was like, oh, this is brilliant. And so I've been doing that. And today I wrote about astrological. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. I wrote about like the astrology, the energy of it all. And for me personally, the thing is that grand horizons are, oh my goodness, excuse me. Horizons are broad and open, and the ways are being open to you. And that felt um, really good because it's something that I had written down actually yesterday. And so I was thinking about it a little bit more about it today. And I'm looking at my journal over here, which looks like this. Oh, I should show you what it looks like. So this is my journal, my new journal, and I got this when I was with my friend and on a visit to California. And of this about this journal, actually, it's let's see, Native Northwest, art by an indigenous artist and a woman who made this picture. I guess I'll put it up there so you can actually see more of it. She is Laxol First Nations Ojibwe. Her name is Storm. You know what? Can you even, I think all the words are going to be backwards, but that's her. This is a picture of her, and these are pictures of her flowers, and these representation of the women are herself and what to say, her mother and her sister. So very beautiful. This is a journal that I've been writing in as of Monday on the 16th. And so, this is where, and I don't know about y'all, but do you give do you do a book blessing for your journals, like your hopes and your, I do. I do a book blessing. And so I have that in my journal as well. So astrologically speaking, and for me, I wrote down that it's it says let old goals break because there's more spaciousness now. And I was like, wow, they have more spaciousness now. Like, what do I want to entertain, right? What future do I want to have? And what project am I excited for? Um, what ambitions are there that I'm excited about? And so, as I said at the top of the video, it's like, yeah, I first of all should probably maybe turn this fan off. Sorry, I just realized that that was on. And like the clicking noise. Sorry. Deepest apologies. But and about that, I'm like, you know what? It feels interesting to me on just an ordinary day that, um, and being creative and having a new journal and knowing that the energy of the moment is be open to let things break down and let have patience and spaciousness to just be in the moment. And I'm like, yeah, that feels good. And so I wrote in the journal, and that was good. And then I did my meditation, right? Then I had a moment, the silence, um, visualized what I was going to do this day because, hey, that's a thing that I do. A little bit of exercise, not exercise, again, movement. But I say again, you're probably new here. But I talk about my morning routine and what I do in earlier videos. So this is just a overview. And and then after that, really, I decided I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take some deep breaths and just like sort out how's my body feeling? Does it need more motion? What's going on? Because I knew that, in visualizing my day, I was like, yeah, what is it that I want to do? What would move me closer to the goal of being in Vietnam? What can I do while I wait just a few more days for my ID to arrive, right? Well, if you didn't know, yes, a few more days for that. And so I'm very excited about that. And so what I'm doing, what I can do, I was like, okay, well, you're definitely going to do what um, what I've been doing every day. So I know I have a video to do and upload and do the description for, um, and I can record. I have the spaciousness to start said video and record it um, at any time during the day. But since I'm staying with a friend right now, and they're at the office, I'm like, I have the spaciousness to be flexible with when I record. Now, because I say that, because I like to record when it's, not any talking in the background or loud radio or anything else like that going on. And so, yeah, I was like, oh, I think I'm going to do this a bit earlier in the day today, since I don't have this extremely long outline to try to get through. just gonna do a regular what I do in a day. And so that felt really wonderful to give myself on this day. Because I'm here for treats that feel things that feel nice and easy. Because hey, like I said, if you're new here, I'm 50 plus. I'm like, so and also, hmm, interesting. My birthday is next month. Sidebar. Send I was like, send money to the buy me the coffee thing if you want me to have some fun money for my birthday. That would be awesome. Wonderful birthday treat for me. Thought I'd mention that. It's actually in the description of my channel, my buy me a coffee link. I would love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so interestingly, like when it was my time to visualize my day, it's like visualize what I'm going to do, but also some thoughts that I would like to mm, ponder. What am I going to ideate today? And one of them actually was my birthday. And I was like, oh yeah, it's like that's happening. Like, and like it'll be March, and what is it? Like a week and a half. And oh no, usually I have an idea of what I want to do. But I think for me, my goal is just, I'm like, it's kind of like, ooh, is it possible that I can get to Vietnam by the time my birthday rolls around? Because St. Patrick's Day. So can I make that happen, or can that actually, happen? Ah, yes. So, like I said, that was that. Did a little bit of ideation for the birthday thing, a little bit of ideating on what I actually might write a bit more about today in terms of what I'm going to do creatively outside of doing this video here. I will say that um, I also read in the morning as well. And my current books are I'm reading All About Love by Bell Hooks. And then I have a fun fantasy book that I'm reading, which I don't know the name of at the moment because I don't know. I think it's where my phone went, but it's something about the sun goddess, and it's written by Chinese American author, and it's very interesting. I like it a lot so far. She is very flowery with her words, and I appreciate that very much. Let's see what else. So did that. I decided to have tea because I found out yesterday that having 2 cups of coffee, regardless of the time of day, because I was like, okay, I'll have it before 12, it should be fine. It was not fine. My sleep, actually, day before yesterday, my sleep, um, it was horrible. So apparently, 2 cups of coffee is not going to be a thing my body can tolerate at the moment, which I was very sad because like I think I woke up every 45 minutes. That was not great. Also, yeah, trying to record a video when you don't have good sleep. Oh my gosh. If you don't know, now you know. So, like, don't have too much caffeine the night before if you're coffee or caffeine sensitive. Caffeine sensitive. So, yes, I had better sleep today, which I think that's why that really allowed me to have the idea of, hey, let's just talk about, like, what do I do? What do you do if you have a spaciousness and you're in between the time of waiting for your visa to come through or waiting for your documentation to come through, and I'm many weeks in now. So which is the reason why, if you're just seeing me, you're like, 8 weeks, oh my God, I would panic. I I made that was me like at the beginning. And now I just had to succumb to this is just the way it is. It's just what it is right now. I don't get my ID until blah blah blah, and then I'll see afterward what we can do with the visa situation, or i.e. actually get the visa, then right, get the plane tickets, get the plane tickets, get the hotel, then do the visa. There's an order to things. Those things matter. And I would say that I do think about the order of the things frequently. Um, Even though I've written it down, my brain is like double and triple checking. It's like, okay, do we do this? Do we do this? Do we have the right order of this? So I do wind up during the day thinking about that a lot. It is a thing on a regular day that just happens. So on a regular day, like this day, after tea, and I had chai, if you're wondering, I do love chai spice tea. I know, yes, in India, the chai is also tea, so just say chai. But I'm not in India yet. So it's chai flavored tea that I like. Also, if you want to send me some money to buy some chai spice tea for my birthday, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Let's see, what else? So yeah, I feel like that was the majority of my day, and like now I'm literally recording the video, and then I can have the rest of my day. What did I have visualized? I already said that I'm gonna be writing, and after that, it really is up to my intuition and and ideas that I have from the book All About Love, because it is my first time. I should say that it's my first time reading that. Whereas I read the second book first. Actually, I read Communion by Bell Hooks first. So I guess you're like, why? Why? You might wonder, why are you reading All About Love? And I'll say that because I'm entertaining. It's like, I think I want to be in a relationship. So I was like, let's do some deep diving about love. Like, what are the definitions of it? What does it look like across cultures? What is the etymology of the word? Uh, and yeah, that's maybe probably just an autism thing, a deep dive on love itself. But that's exactly what I'm doing. Um, because it's like, yes, you can have, a therapist, you can do all your work that is, for you about your past or even, past relationships and get all that sorted for yourself, and that's fine. Um, but then it comes the time where it's like, oh yeah, well, you know all of that for yourself, but how are you in relation to other people now that you have all of these new tools? And I'm like, oh, hmm, well, how would I do? And so for me, this feels like the final prep stages for for when that relationship or happens to happen upon me. Because it's never like, or I don't know, maybe I feel like it'll probably have to like the relationship or a person will have to literally tap me on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, what do you think?" or "How are you?" or da da da, something like that, and basically saying like it might have to hit me over the head with a frying pan. But if it does, and when it does, I want to be prepared. That would hurt. Right. Okay, let's maybe tip me with the feather, but something I would notice, something significant, like because I can be rather oblivious when people are flirting with me. So said person would have to be a bit overt with the flirting. So there you go. And the preparation definitely is like I said, I'm not to the end of All About Love. I think I am at the just past the 1/4 mark of the book. So when I get to the end, though, of course, as like the good student that I am, I will be looking through the references of that book and reading the articles and books about that she referenced. And in addition to that, I feel like um, maybe looking up uh, what other women have to say about love and relationship and things like that. And because that feels important, I was like, yeah, that's something I need to know. What else could I possibly learn about love in action. Like, what do I need to prepare about myself to receive? Right? What do I need to prepare? Be prepared to give. Right? And yeah, that just feels important in terms of like relationship prep things, stuff like that. Oh my gosh! And now I'm too hot. You need to have some kind of fan going. Hello, Barry Boss. Okay. So that's on that particular book. That's what it is. It just came to me. So another book that is on my to read list is a book by the one book by one man that I'm going to read. I was like, okay, I'll read something from the other side of the aisle about love, and it's by John Ruiz. The man who wrote the Four Agreements. He also has a book on love. And I figured that because I enjoyed the Four Agreements, I would read that book as well. And oh my God, my are so itchy. Which is the reason why my eyes are all super squinty. My eyes all super. Oh my God. So yeah, that's a book that'll be happening. Actually, I think I'm gonna read that after read the references in at the back of the pages of All About Love. Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan. And I figure after that, which also I should say will be what? Leading to many, many entries in my journal. Like, because when I read something interesting, and it seems like in All About Love, every single page I've had a little something to um, to note down about love and relationships. And the part that I'm in the book, it talks about what happens. I think it's like what happens when you don't have like familial love, when you just have care and you have inconsistent care or something like yeah, that part of the book. So I'm looking forward to reading that definitely. Uh, yeah, so that's it. That's about my day on today, like today, regular day. And here's where, you'll another video that you can read that I've talked about, maybe some move abroad thing or budgeting or something like that. Please like and subscribe if you would. Muchas gracias. And here's a playlist for if you're feeling like you want to get something done, but you would like some body doubling. It's me, and I have a timer, and we can go together and be prosperous and create together. So there you go. Thank you for hanging around. I appreciate you. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, aloha.